the future malleable, or can you create whatever you want? Hello, and welcome to Titanium Talas Tarot, and today I will be doing another insight, okay, all about your imagination and predictive and how it is all tied into your pre-paving your future, as Esther Hicks talks about, or Abraham Hicks talks about. Hello, and welcome to Titanium Talas Tarot, and today I will be doing another insight, as I mentioned, about, I'm going to say it again, your imagination and its part in your creating your future, right? So, now, interesting enough, yesterday I did talk about um, metaphoric versus predictive visions, right? Now, I also alluded to this, which is, what is a vision but an image that you're seeing of a possible future? Now, it's not as clear because I was referring back to Nostradamus's uh, metaphoric vision that became a reality. Now, what that means is that every future possibility is a metaphor until it is brought into reality by you or by the collective. So, what does that mean? That means that if you are set on creating something, on making it a reality, whatever the visions, whatever the predictive dreams, it will come into, it will become crystal clear by your focusing on it, right? So, what I mean by that? Now, a goal is a vision becomes a goal when you set milestones, and that goal becomes a reality when you accomplish those milestones. At this point, I'm just riffing, so bear with me. Now, with those milestones that you are accomplishing one after the other, you're getting one step closer. Sometimes you might go 2 steps back, but when those 2 steps back happen, it's just a time for you to reflect on what it is that has happened and if you really want to continue. Okay, so all in all, everything that happens in your reality or in your life is basically setting you up to accomplish a specific goal that you have in mind for yourself. Okay? Now, how is that related to your imagination and how that creates the future you want, right? Is that you first, for something to become real in the 3D, you first have to see it in your mind. You have to believe it in your mind, right? Think of Thomas Edison, who, and this is not a secret, okay? Thomas Edison created the incandescent light bulb, but it took him 10,000 tries, okay? Which means that in his mind, it was created. It was just him getting to that point. And for him to get to that point, he needed to make 10,000 mistakes, but he was so convinced that it was going to happen that he continued. Have you seen that meme on social media that shows two caricatures, one digging for gold and digging feverishly, and the other one stopping like 2 centimeters away from the gold? That is what you need to be like. You need to be like the first slot, okay? You need to be feverishly working your way towards that goal of yours, even if you don't see how it can be done. It is, think of it as Thomas Edison, okay? Thomas Edison succeeded at creating the incandescent light bulb after 10,001 tries. It was that one try. But if he had stopped at 10,000 tries, he would not have created that incandescent light bulb. But he was convinced. He was convinced it is possible. And so he did not stop until the incandescent light bulb was created. Just like me, who, for those of you who have followed me for a while, you know that I was hit by a car at age 19, right? And so after my accident, I was convinced that I can get better in 5 years. But like completely back to normal. To look like nothing ever happened. Okay, it actually took me 7.5 to get there, but I got there. And ever since that point, ever since then, I've only gotten better. It's only been like polishing. I'm getting better and better and better. Okay, so all that to say is that you cannot create what you have in your mind if you stop at the first hurdle. Okay, first problem, you can't stop. I mean, how did I get through what I went through? I got through what I went through because I was convinced that I was going to be able to look like nothing ever happened. And I got there because I pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed myself to get there. And that is the state of mind you have to be in. You have to be in a state of mind where it is possible. It is done. That's it. It's done. And so all it is you getting to that point. You need to know that it's done. Like Dunsky done. It's already cooked. It's already in the oven. All you need to do is taste that cake. Okay? That's all. It is to it. So you take it one step at a time, but you know that you're going to get there at some point. It doesn't matter how long it takes, as long as you get there, right? Just like me, I had a 5-year goal. It took me 7 just to get to like normalcy, but I did not stop after the 5-year mark. I continued, and I got to that look of nothing ever happened because I pushed. Imagine if I had stopped at 5 years, I would have been close, but not there. And I would have hated myself for it. But the amazing thing is that you can always pick up where you left off. Life is not over until you say it's over, okay? So, just keep that in mind. Now, to go back to what your imaginary does to creating and pre-paving the future you want. What I mean by pre-paving is that you, like I said, your idea is already done. It's finished. You just have to go step by step towards it. That's all it is. So it is a work in progress, and it is going to take the time that it takes, but you are going to get there, and that's how you need to think about these things. That it's done. The only difference is the you now is on your way to it. And so avoid losing hope, avoid losing faith that you are going to get there, because the devil is going to throw everything in its arsenal, everything in its arsenal to dissuade you from the reality that you have in your mind, that you have created in your mind. Meaning, it'll give you all the reasons why you cannot make it happen. You can't get there. You're too slow. You're too this. You're too that. You were hit by a car. Your brain doesn't work normally. You're not nice. You're not this. You're not that. You should not give a shit about what is coming to you. Your end result is your only focus. Focusing on target is of extreme importance. That's all that you need to do. That is all that you need to do. All. I actually had I had written something else in my notes about this, and it ties in so beautifully with what I just said. Is, have you guys seen what was that movie? Maya and the Three on Netflix. It's 3D animation. It's amazing. I really love it. And one catchphrase that she says constantly in this movie is, "If it is meant to be, it's up to me." If it is meant to be, it's up to me. Let me repeat that again. If it is meant to be, it is up to me. Live by those. If it is meant to be, it is up to me. And I'm going to take my example. I, if in my mind, me getting better was meant to be, it was up to me to make it happen. Not up to my therapist to make it happen, not up to my friends to make it happen, not up to my parents to make it happen, not up to my sister to make it happen. It is up to me to make it happen. Let that sink in and sear itself in your mind. If it is meant to be, it is up to me. You have to think of the ways that you're going to get there, and also to be open to the possibility that it might not be that way, but to be open to what the universe, to what God is sending your way to actually get there. Because if you meet God halfway, man, God will take you to places you have never, ever, ever thought of, imagined, all that jazz. So please remember, and watch that video, watch that movie if you want. It's really good. If it is meant to be, it is up to me. Okay? Don't give your power to anyone else. I implore you, don't. You are stronger than you think. You can create whatever you want if only you tried. You put in half the work, God will meet you halfway. That's all you need to do. If it is meant to be, it is up to me. Remember that. Please. Okay? So, my gorgeous triple tears, this is all I have for you guys tonight for this video series. If you like this and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below or leave me a comment, and it'll be my pleasure to answer. And with that, you can also, all like my info is in the box below, description. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good night, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye.